We're going right back to broadcasting the in-between stuff. Hey, we're back up. This is the in-between. In-between the shows.
In between the shows, so you can
Yeah, insert you too can reach this prime demographic. Insert your advertising here. But we're going to go back up for a second show.
Let's do it.
That's about more topics.
Like, not about me and speed dating.
You just talk and talk.
You asked me to talk and talk and talk.
So it's a talk radio
It's not my
show.
fault I'm the only person in this room that has a life.
Oh, you're the one speed dating.
And it was also who might have an agent from CAA? Me. Go fudge yourself.
How long am I bragging?
Front door.
Okay. We're going. We're going again. We're going again. And in 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2.
It's hot in here.
The Chris and Chase Show.
Back for round two.
Back for round
two. We're not
two.
gonna spend too much time talking about me. Weird. I did that all night last night.
You just did a monologue
No
about yourself, about your life. Does that happen a lot?
Welcome to the Chris and Chase Show. I'm Chase.
If you're just joining us, this is the Chris and Chase Show.
I just said that.
That's-
I'm Chase.
That's Chase McKenna.
That's Chris.
I'm Chris Emerson.
Soda Pop Studios.
Soda Pop Studios.
Heart of Hollywood. If you can call us, call us. Do it. Why is everybody so scared? 855.
I don't think they're scared. I don't think there's anybody
TCC
around.
Show.
I think,
Stop saying that. I'm optimistic. Oh! It happened!
So that's what happens when you call. When you call the Chris and Chase Show.
Please answer that.
Hi, you're on the Chris and Chase Show. Who's this? Where are you calling from?
Hi.
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 Welcome to the Chris
Hey,
and Chase
I was
Show.
just curious.
Yeah.
Yeah, what do you got?
I was just curious on speed dating thing. I mean, it kind of feels like in LA, it's sort of like speed dating anyway. I mean,
True that.
everyone just kind of like, before that you walk out of the bar, they've already got another number or something.
Right? Everybody's kind of doing that one-upping, looking around the room. Even when people walk in with their girlfriend, they're like, this is my girlfriend.
Right.
But they're looking around
This is my
the
girlfriend right now.
bar. Right now. Yeah. So
Right.
I think speed dating is like prime for LA. It really puts it all into perspective. It's honest.
It's perfectly LA. Yeah.
It's really honest.
Yeah, I mean,
for what it is.
how much more do people in LA really want to know about a person beyond the 60 seconds or 2 minutes?
Well,
or?
basically, I think that people want to speed sleep with them. I think that would be helpful.
I hope they last longer than 3.5 minutes, though.
That's true. Was it that vibe? was it that?
Because if they only last 3.5 minutes, like, please.
What's your name on the line with us? First name.
Yeah, I'm Bob Vila.
Bob Vila. Good to talk to you, Bob. You make great houses.
Wow, he's dead.
Have you? Are you listening?
Those are happy trees.
Are you
right?
listening to this? It's happy. No, that's Bob Ross, the painter.
Sorry.
Bob Vila is the housing guy. Like
Oh,
Tim
right.
Taylor.
Okay, get back on track.
From
I got
Home
it.
Improvement
I
was
got
based on. Okay,
I got
so
it.
you make a mean sandwich, Bob. I have no idea what I'm talking about. Okay.
He has a squirrel.
So what?
Squirrel.
He has a squirrel.
He has
Bob Ross has a squirrel.
Yeah.
On his head.
Anyway,
On his
get back on track.
Anyway, so like, have you tried speed dating, or are you listening to us going like, oh, I got to get in on this?
No. I've never actually done it. No.
See, because I'm curious to know,
I mean, what's
was
the lighting like?
Yeah, was the vibe in the room?
It was very much like people were actually there to find somebody to date. It wasn't that real, like from the guys you expect that I'm going to rack up an entire card of numbers and I'm going to have 21 women to sleep with for the next month.
Right.
Like it was very like genuine vibe that people are just kind of sick of internet dating, have jobs, don't know how else to meet somebody, and this is a way to meet 20 people at once and hope you like one person. Even when I saw people marking up their cards and guys, they were really only marking like 2 or 3 people to tell them I'm interested in those people. So people weren't being like, all 20 of them.
Right.
I want to sleep with everybody. So it was completely different than what I expected.
Maybe we can do a live show from there. So anyway,
We'll get in touch with them. And see what,
we're gonna switch. Yeah, it'll be hidden cameras and microphones,
Awesome.
but we'll broadcast it live so everybody
Right.
can like watch via Justin.
Was it in a bar or something?
It was in
or
a restaurant down on
what's the room?
Melrose. It was a big restaurant in Melrose. You know, we'll put up the website to the speed dating place I went to because
Yeah.
it was cool. We'll
Yeah,
advertise
why
for
not?
them.
We'll put it up.
All right.
They advertised for you. It's only fair.
Right. They did.
So all right, thanks, Bob. You have a great beard.
The other guy has a beard too, though. You know, that's what's so confusing. The Happy Trees guy,
That's true.
first name,
Yeah.
great houses is what you said. So I thought painting
This
houses.
show is getting huge. Bob Vila just called us.
Oh my God, that just happened. Okay, end of the world. We have to talk about this before the show is over.
So if you don't know this is going on, which I'm sure tons of people do now because the Daily Show did a thing on it last night, so it's gone mainstream in its last few days of existence.
The world is ending
on Saturday,
May 21st. This
First
Saturday.
of all, horrible day to pick. Just from a PR standpoint, pick a Monday. Then you at least have people kind of rooting for you. Screw Monday. Let the world.
They get the weekend.
But they're like, wait a minute, seriously? I've gone this whole week, and you're telling me you're gonna blow me up on Saturday?
Yeah, I worked this whole week, and it's finally the weekend, and now I'm out of here. But
I don't even get the weekend before the end of the world.
Or like you think they do it a Sunday, you know, so people go to church and stuff. But maybe that's what makes it real. It's really happening on the 21st.
Yeah, you're
it's
missing.
not a PR thing.
Yeah, because it's actually happening, because it's real.
It's guaranteed. They guaranteed it. So anyway, we went down to Hollywood and Highland, down the Hollywood Boulevard down there, where there are a few of these whack job people.
Do you want me to try and find the audio?
I didn't say whack job. People who believe this. Is going to happen, and we talked to them. I don't know if you edited any of those clips.
I didn't. I could go through.
Oh, well, you're just going to hit play on it?
We could. We talked to this guy for like 20 minutes.
So,
and the thing is, they're
crazy.
They're in it,
it's like circle talk, though. I mean, you can't circle talk. Circle the wagon talk. You know when that happens. God, I'm delirious. I haven't slept in days.
Circle talk. That's where you all start talking at the same time, and the first person to stop talking loses or something.
I don't know what it is. Anyway, I don't know why I just clapped. I just clapped in the round.
There are a few very immature people that got that joke.
Okay, so let's say that the world is ending. Screw those audio clips. Say the world is ending on Saturday. What are you doing before Saturday? What if they're right? Are you doing anything? Are you doing anything?
No, I'm not doing anything.
You're not like preparing yourself because it's tomorrow?
No.
I'm going to Disneyland.
No, because the first thing that I wouldn't have done was paid my rent.
Well, I wouldn't have paid my rent.
Right.
And that guy definitely
And I
did
paid my
pay his
rent. I paid my bills. So I'm figuring out.
Well, just for safety's sake, and we're in a wind tunnel. Just for safety's sake, I am going to Disneyland tomorrow.
Oh, nice, because you might as well, if you're going to go down in flames, do it in the happiest place on earth.
No, tomorrow, and then I'll go down in flames on Saturday.
Sorry, I thought you were saying on Saturday.
Yeah, I'm going to Disneyland.
Got it.
So I'm curious what anybody else out there is doing in prep for the last day on Earth.
This is so crazy.
I made a commitment to a friend of mine that I was like, if the world ends, I'd sleep with you.
Yeah.
So I've got that prepared.
Perfect.
I'm ready to go.
Yeah. And the guy that did the prediction too, not only has he done it 3 times before, I think the last time was back in 1994.
This is the third time?
This is his third time predicting it. It was like 86, 94, and now 2011. And the guy himself is 84 years old now, right? So really, I think he was sitting around going, I want to relive my former glory. Like he probably had a following the first time he did it, and then there were some wackos that tuned in the second time. He's figuring, I probably don't have much time left. If I'm gonna do this whole end of the world thing
again. What
if
just he dies on Saturday? That would be freaky because then he would have been right. Kind of.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Certain this time that
That's my voice.
Yeah, pretty much no matter
wow,
what.
You just didn't do anything with those interviews, huh?
It is May 21st of 2011.
No question mark.
No question mark.
Guarantee it. That's what they said. Don't play that. That's
it's like
weird.
playing clip roulette.
Truth.
It kind of reminds me.
As the
Careful,
Bible
a
says,
penis
I
might
can
come
show
by.
you the verses, but
Clip
when
roulette, get
churches
it?
believe that they're still worshiping God, Christ. If
This
it's
is so boring if it's like out of context. You don't know what's going on. You said on the Twitter too we were going to talk about Arnold Schwarzenegger, so I'm just trying to hit your hot spots here that you twittered.
Well, Arnold Schwarzenegger is the 6th sign of the apocalypse, so I think we only have a couple left. Or I don't.
Especially disappointing.
I didn't pay attention.
He put his acting career on hold because of all this debacle. I know. Ooh, for me, I was waiting for those films to come back.
Maybe he spawned the Antichrist, and that's why it's the
13-year-old boy he has or whatever.
I think it's 10-year-old.
I think he's 13.
Yeah.
Anyway. So what I love is that the kid was that old. See, like when I heard about it, like, has a child with what? House cleaner? Or
yeah,
something?
it was his housekeeper from 10 years ago.
Yeah, so it's like I assumed that the kid was new, like a new baby.
Like it just happened.
It just happened.
Yeah.
But like to keep it a secret for 12 years and then 13 and 10 years, whatever it is, and then tell the wife.
Yeah.
It's a little like.
Yeah, perfectly during the length of his governorship of the state of California.
Yeah, it doesn't come out. Yeah, exactly.
Interesting politics.
Oh, money's nice.
So yeah, the end of the world this Saturday, ladies and gentlemen. Keep doing that. Keep doing that. I get. That's a
what's
habit.
with
I
you
know.
say ladies and gentlemen, and I swear. I
Yeah,
think you
that's
have a
what it
way
is.
better habit. than I have a potty mouth, and you're really polite.
Yeah, that's what I do. Ladies and gentlemen.
You're the UK
That's what it is.
style of the show.
Uh,
I am so speed dating. What else
Wait.
have I been doing? Like I've been invited to Nepal, Tokyo,
Really?
and Ireland in like the last week.
yeah.
So I might go to Nepal.
I've been invited to Santa Monica, West Hollywood, and Burbank.
Awesome.
But I'm going to New York next week.
Yay, New York.
I'm so happy.
All right.
Maybe I can like send in a video like from Times Square or something.
Did I tell you this? Okay,
What?
so I signed up for it's a kind of Fight Club of me,
Ooh,
and I love it. I'm addicted. I signed up for a group.
a group?
Group.
What's a group?
Like a self-help group.
A group. Oh,
And
this is
I
very
went-
Fight Club of you.
I went.
Was it testicular cancer?
Yes.
Do you have testicular cancer?
No, I can fit there because I don't have testicles, so I'm just like them.
You're just like them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I
You do have more in common with them.
I kind of love it. It's addicting.
Yeah.
And I went to one group, and there's 7 more. It's actually a 7-week
Uh-huh.
group.
Do you just pick one? Just throw a dart?
Oh my gosh! Well, it was the first one I could get into,
Uh,
and because it's like a private group, and that's
Yeah.
what I wanted, where it's like more committed people, not just random people. Like these people need this 7-week
Yeah.
group. And my favorite part, it's an anxiety and depression group. Okay.
Wow.
And my favorite part though, it's anxiety and depression. So I'm sitting there and it's such a character study and people watch, and I'm sitting there like like happy. They're like, who the hell is this person? And you can instantly
Anxiety
tell
and depression. You're like, this is awesome.
this is so great. It's like my sitcom. It's not a sitcom. I'm sorry. I don't mean to like make fun of them, but I will. But it's an episode I get to tune into once a week for the next 7 weeks, and I'm really excited about it. And it's great because as soon as you get there, you can tell the half of the group that's depression because
Yeah.
they're just like staring at the floor with kind of tears welling up in their eyes constantly.
Mm-hmm.
And then the anxiety people are the ones that can't sit still. Knees bobbing, legs shaking, they're clutching and gripping things. What I love though is the group started late. How do you start an anxiety group late? These people are freaking out every minute that the group is not starting. But then there's this
They
guy.
show up. It's not starting. They're like, figures.
That was the depression people.
That was, yeah.
Oh, I shouldn't even have come.
Yeah.
And the anxiety people were like, why is this
Why is
taking
this
so long?
starting
I have
yet?"
things I have to do. And and it was so great. But then there's this guy pacing outside the door.
Uh-huh.
So we're all sitting in there, and I keep seeing this guy like walk by the door, and he looks in, and he like goes away, and he looks in, and he walks. So the psychiatrist comes by and taps him on the shoulder, and he freaks out. And she goes, "Do you want to come in? Are you part of the group?" And he goes, "I am." I was right by the door, so I heard him. I don't know if anybody else heard him. And he goes, "Yeah, I have an anxiety with big groups." He signed up for group anxiety meeting, and his anxiety is groups of people. What?
Well, at least he dove right in. You know,
was
he's like, you know
really-
what? I'm going to do this.
But he couldn't come in the door. So he stayed, and he watched the entire group happen from outside.
Did he set up his chair? Like he's just beyond the
he-
threshold, sitting in his chair. Like,
And then another guy said, I don't like it when the psychiatrist goes, who here has a hard time speaking in front of people? And this guy.
the whole room pointed at that guy.
No, this one guy like raises his hand, like not looking, and she goes, "You, why do you have a hard time speaking for what do you?" And I'm like, "Why would you ask him that? Like he's the last person."
Just trying to pull him out of his shell.
It was so weird. The girl that was hosting it
Or
was
make
like
him-
a used car salesman. Like she was yelling at people, and they were uncomfortable. It's so awkward.
Wow.
I'm into it. I'm really
Bizarre. I did one of the. I did. I wanted.
Didn't you go to NA?
Yeah, I went to Narcotics Anonymous.
In like the heart of Hollywood.
Heart of Hollywood. Yeah.
That's gonna be good.
Yeah, it was a total trip, and I know what you mean by the just different types and the stories. And what's amazing is these people have such a depth of experience. Just the
it like exudes
or
out their
humanity,
body, their physical.
or even just the humanity. They're so in touch with a different kind of raw humanity, having faced demons and devils that we've only read or seen movies like Blow or Laurel Canyon or what's that Spun about. We're like, yeah, we know drugs. No, these people look at those movies and go, oh,
Those
that's
are
not-
Disney.
Yeah, that's Disney. That's
Yeah,
not what it's like.
That's candy
Yeah,
coating.
and it's totally amazing. Yeah, Narcotics Anonymous too. There's just there's a real I don't even know how to describe it. There's just a sense of
There's
owning
this energy in that room.
owning their space.
They're
And
a
it's
little,
just-
yeah.
It's almost like a tiger, like pacing
You
back
walk
and
into a
forth. and-
tiger cage when you go to those groups,
Yeah.
and it's kind of adrenaline addicting. I kind of like
Yeah.
it.
yeah.
I don't like it. I like your
I'm
problems.
addicted to Narcotics
I
Anonymous
like your
meetings.
problems. I come to hear about your fucked up life.
there meetings?
Oh, I just said the F-bomb again.
We almost made it through that show.
Almost made
That was
it.
a pretty subdued show, too. Oh, this just in. Breaking news. Arnold Schwarzenegger puts movie comeback on hold.
I already said that.
No, they
Tagline.
Oh.
Oh.
We hope you had a good